Hello everyone. So here we are back with the small Plato clock. We took a little break from it. And we are back not to remake the little flips, although that is still a project of mine that I'm going along with. Yeah, I don't really think I can make any more content about that. So, well, I'll see about that. But for now, what we're going to be today concentrating on is the little fingers that hold the flips back until the right moment. Because it's a bit interesting. So on one side, on the bottom side, I found this, which is exactly the same material as the flips itself, but then on top of here there is a metal piece. The thing that I can see is here on the top one, you can see the flips are slightly damaged. So yeah, I'm not going to go for a metal one, because the thing is, you can see on the bottom the sides are damaged. They're a bit worn out, which isn't, yeah, too bad. But at the top you can see there's scratches on the front, which that is, yeah, that's a no-go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, since I know if I do two printer papers on top of each other with a layer of the plastic laminate on there, that equals the same thickness as the original material and about the same stiffness. So that's what I'm going to prepare, and then it's probably going to be some trial and error, distance wise. So yeah, I'll get that prepared and I'll get back to you. So this is what I have now, and as you can see, it is, well, I left it too long, but it's just so I can experiment a bit. So I can get it to jump quite nicely, but it's not super consistent. As you can see now, it didn't. Technically readable, and then here it starts to go wrong. Maybe it has to do with the lack of steam to fine tune that a bit, because it's so here it works good now. So maybe if I change the angle a bit, like so, and then yeah, that looks like it works way better. Come on, looks like I jammed it. Okay. Yep, that's how it's supposed to be. So do you really want that angle in there? Not always, but yeah. I'm a bit curious about the top row. Because, yeah, that one's going much, much slower. So let's see if I have, yep. So I'm going to cut this off because this is definitely long enough for both of them. And put it in between, and then I'll see you back. It's actually, I thought this would have been much, much more difficult, but no, it's fine, pretty much. So yeah, let's get another one set up and we'll see. So yeah, let's see how this goes now. I guess well, that went too great. Might need some more oomph on there. That worked better. I don't understand why the angle isn't the same. It's supposed to be the same angle. Well, I can bend it a bit, I guess. So, but that's never going to be reliable. Hey, there we go. That was a good one. Of course, there's some synchronization that needs to be done, but also that little finger is like, yes, I understand why it's there, but also it's very much in the way. Unless we are supposed to know. No. You can lower this, but I cannot. No, because that, like I would say, like I can lower this, but I can't lower that one because there's on the top one. I assume stuck to this gear. There's like a collar with two pins on there that grab in a receiving end onto here. So I can't really put that much lower unless, nope. So it's always going to touch this, which is, yeah, you know what, it probably was like that, but while we're setting this up, it's kind of causing a problem because if it's not going fast enough, it just stays stuck there. But yeah. So yeah, now that I've seen this, I'm actually quite happy. I know that it is definitely, it's definitely doable to get this set up. the thing is, right now we have it set up in kind of like a temporary manner. Nothing is exactly super good in place, so I'm not going to play around with it until it is completely perfect, because things are going to be moving around anyways. But I'm just doing this that I know that like this isn't really going to be a big deal. Now I know that this is possible, that it's doable, so I will do this at the end when everything else is finished, put together, and then literally before I put the glass around it, I will be fine-tuning this when everything's in place, and when everything is final, because some of the flips that I made are not 100% yet, so I need to remake those. And well, I haven't gotten around to making all of them anyway, so I kind of noticed that when there's like, it's basically like the back ones are pushing these ones till they jump. So if there are none behind it, or there's missing ones, it doesn't really jump correctly because there's nothing pushing it. So yeah, the final fine-tuning will really happen at the end. But yeah, this gives us a bit of an insight in actually how simple it is, how easy, like, yeah, it's really simple design basically, just like something that holds it back. And because it was so simple, I was kind of afraid that this was going to be like a complicated thing to set up, but actually it's doable. The only thing I'm a bit confused by is the difference in angle, but that's probably because there's something that has to do with the way it is mounted, because I don't really want to bend it, because that bend will become undone and then it won't work anymore. So that's not what we want. We want something that's, yeah, for longevity. Okay, this is kind of like like, this is not really an everyday clock. This is more of like a radical piece. A client wants to get it working, which I'm very glad about. But yeah, it's almost like a museum piece. I know there's still lots of them out there, but yeah, still. This is not your everyday clock. That's why I'm glad we can do this video about it. But yeah, that was basically it for this video. I will pick this up again at the end when we are putting this clock back together. But for now, I'm letting this rest. I know it can be done. So, see you in the next video. Bye bye.